Right now, we're learning new details about concerns school officials had about Ethan Crumbley hours before the deadly shooting in Michigan. And the Omicron variant is now in Wisconsin, why health officials say there's no need to panic. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Oxford High School in Michigan is now asking a third party to investigate interactions Ethan Crumbley had with students and staff before the deadly Michigan shooting last Tuesday. In a letter sent to parents, the school superintendent said one day before the shooting, a teacher reported Crumbley after seeing him looking at ammunition on his phone. School officials say they reached out to Crumbley's mother but received no answer. The morning of the shooting, prosecutors say a teacher saw Crumbley drawing images of a handgun and a person who appeared to be shot. His parents were called and told to enroll Ethan in counseling, but they refused to take him home. He was sent back to class, and prosecutors say just hours later began firing a gun.
I don't know that anybody will feel safe sending their kids back to school until they know exactly what happened here.
After a manhunt, the parents of the accused shooter are now in custody. They're being charged with involuntary manslaughter for allegedly allowing their son access to the gun that was used in the shooting. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Austin is here with a very blustery forecast for this Monday.
Oh, man, and it's one of those days where it wouldn't be too bad if it weren't for the wind. But the winds, they are whipping outside. Just 13 miles per hour for the sustained winds in Madison here, but the surrounding communities, pretty much most of us are seeing wind speeds in the 20s. And remember, these are also sustained winds, so that just means that this is what's coming on average here. And some of those gusts are even stronger. We did record a wind gust of up to 45 miles per hour here not too long ago. I believe that was in Lone Rock, but we're going to take a peek at some more gusts a little bit later on. Now, wind advisories still in effect for some communities until 3 p.m. today, especially for our eastern areas. Watertown and Juneau included there, but taking a peek at our temperatures, well, up to our north and northwest, it's even colder than most of us are seeing right now, and those cooler temperatures are tracking in our direction. Thankfully, we're seeing some sunshine poking out. We got rid of the last of the flurries here early this morning, and we're looking pretty good to go for the rest of the day with partly sunny conditions. Later on tonight with mostly clear skies, it's going to get cold, a low of 6 degrees. This is the coldest forecast I've had in the nighttime hours in months. So get ready for a big cool down here tonight. It's going to get pretty chilly.
You forgot a number in front of that 6.
Yeah, right. That's what a lot of people, I'm sure, are thinking. But no, 6 is that expected low. It's going to get quite cold.
Here we go. All right, Austin, we'll check back in a few minutes. While the Omicron COVID variant is now in Wisconsin, health officials are urging communities not to panic. A Milwaukee County man tested positive for the strain on Saturday. Officials say he was fully vaccinated and had mild symptoms. SSM Health says right now the Delta variant is still the dominant threat. UW Health urges the community to continue to do what you can to keep yourself and others safe. That includes getting your vaccine or booster shots and wearing masks indoors. New York City is implementing a vaccine mandate for private sector employees. The new mandate goes into effect December 27th, and the Biden administration is implementing new travel rules to help combat the spread of the Omicron variant. Beginning today, all travelers flying into the U.S. ages 2 and up will need a negative COVID test at least 24 hours before boarding their flights. That rule is for both the unvaccinated and vaccinated. So far, there have been 0 deaths reported as a result of Omicron. All of the cases in the U.S. have been mild, but the variant is already in 17 states, and its spread is just getting started.
Really what we're going to see is over the next 3-4 weeks, dramatic increase in the number of cases of Omicron. And it's a perfect storm, right? The weather's getting colder. People are getting together for the holidays.
While scientists say there's still much to learn about Omicron, the early indications out of South Africa are that being vaccinated and boosted is the best defense. A new study found U.S. adults saw higher blood pressure readings during the pandemic. Researchers studied data of more than 464,000 people for 3 years, from 2018 to 2020. They found the blood pressure readings to be significantly higher in April through December of 2020 compared to that same time frame in 2019. Several factors can contribute to a rise in blood pressure, including weight gain, alcohol consumption, sodium consumption, and sleep. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
New leadership is anointed at the NYSE, and it's bottoms up, down under. I'm Diane King Hall at the New York Stock Exchange. Of those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
If your bathroom is dull and outdated, then it's time for a change. Call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for high-quality baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Infused with Microban to prevent bacteria, mold, and mildew. Call Mad City Baths now for our year-end blowout sale. 75% off installation on a new bath or shower. No interest and no payments for 18 months. Look at the bonus. 75% off select upgrades. And if you call right now, we have a nice gift for you. A $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. It's our year-end blowout sale. Check us out at madcitybaths.com. Throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pill after pill that just masks your ED. Fix it for good. We can make the difference. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
Celebrate the grand opening of Steinhoffel's newest furniture and mattress superstore now in Downers Grove. All of our stores are celebrating with 35% off the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses, plus amazing deals throughout the entire store. For over 87 years, Steinhoffel's has been helping our customers create the homes of their dreams. So visit any of our stores to join in the celebration and save big. Only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. 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 And you. By offering affordable Medicare plans with special perks just for you. Register for a seminar or personal appointment to learn more.
What is all this?
We call them options.
Options? Don't make me laugh.
Unbeatable selection without the drama. 2-pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Passing the torch, the Intercontinental Exchange has announced that Lynn Martin will take over as president of the New York Stock Exchange beginning January 3rd. She will be the third woman who has held this role. Hundreds of thousands of Honda vehicles are being recalled. The company says it is recalling 725,000 vehicles in the U.S. over concerns the hood could pop open while driving. Vehicles that fall under the recall are 2019 Honda Passports, 2016 through 2019 Honda Pilots, and Ridgeline trucks from the 2017 through 2020 model years. Owners can take their vehicle to a dealer to have the affected part replaced or the entire hood. Target is officially in the holiday spirit by extending store hours. The retailer said most locations will be open from 7 a.m. to midnight from now until December 23rd. Target says it will be open on Christmas Eve, but will close at 8 p.m., and the chain will be closed on Christmas Day. And some buzzy honors down under. According to a new global substance survey, Australia is the world's drunkest country. Residents admit they consumed alcohol to the point of drunkenness nearly 27 times this year. Denmark was second, and Finland rounded out the top three. The U.S. topped the list last year, but dropped to a more sober number 4 this year. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 665 points. The NASDAQ up 90. The S&P 500 up 54. We are kicking off our call for action week here on News 3 Now. It's a week dedicated to our consumer program designed to help you get answers from companies that might be trying to swindle you. Maybe you have an interest in joining the team and taking action for your community. Leah Lynchide has more.
Our Call for Action team here at News 3 Now is known for taking action for you when a company is trying to swindle you out of a service or maybe some cash. And they're making a big impact. In the last year, they got back more than $200,000 for folks who called for action. But they need your help. Maybe you have an interest in joining our team. This is a hard-working group of folks taking calls and email submissions from viewers and then advocating on their behalf to get answers. We talked to our lead volunteer on News 3 Now this morning about the why behind their work.
There's camaraderie in terms of our working together. There's a feeling of satisfaction that we're actually doing something positive for our community. And we hear comments like, oh, thank you for listening. Nobody cared. I was banging my head against the wall. I didn't know how to proceed any further. So it's a good feeling. We're solving, it's like solving a puzzle.
Here are the details to get involved. Again, if you have an interest in helping out your community and taking action on their behalf, there's a toll-free number to call right there on your screen. You can also head over to channel3000.com/CFA volunteer. And all this week, tune in to News 3 Now this morning as we share the success stories from just a few of our hundreds of viewers who got answers after we took action. That's from 4:30 to 7 right here on News 3 Now.
Leah, thank you. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. You're taking a live look at the Call for Action studio. Volunteers are here every Monday and Wednesday. You can call for action anytime. Submit a claim at channel3000.com/call for action. There's still more to come on News 3 Now at noon, including Pam Yankee with your farm report. Plus, is more windy weather moving in this week? Austin will have a complete look at your forecast when we come back.
The most used room in your home is probably your bathroom. So when it comes to updating that space, you want it done right. Mad City Baths is a sure choice for durable, beautiful bath and shower designs installed in as little as 1 day.
Now the bathroom looks much more kind of bright and clean and updated.
Call now during our year-end blowout sale. 75% off installation on a new bath or shower. No interest and no payments for 18 months. And a bonus, 75% off select upgrades. And if you call right now, you're going to receive a $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. It's our year-end blowout sale at Mad City Baths. Check us out online, madcitybaths.com. Throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466, madcitybaths.com.
McGann Furniture in Baraboo has a question for you. Have you ever bought a piece of furniture in a box and then had to put it together yourself? We know it's not fun. At McGann's, everything is professionally inspected and assembled before pickup or delivery. Goodbye headaches, and there's no extra charge for assembly. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in soon and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
RHD Plumbing presents their Titletown Winter Getaway Contest. Win a 2-night stay in Green Bay's Titletown, including food, drink, and entertainment gift cards. Visit the contest page on channel3000.com and enter today.
Habitat homes are built and bought by the hardworking families that live in them. Through affordable mortgages backed by your donations, Habitat Dane County offers a chance for these families to invest in their future and their community. Please donate or volunteer today.
Tomorrow morning, our Call for Action Week continues with a success story.
How we took action to get a family with a newborn a working water heater.
And we're keeping an eye on snow chances for our Tuesday. Chris Reese will return tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7 with the details.
Live from Goodman Community Center.
And on a screen near you.
It's Geo's Garden Holiday Party.
Join us December 10th for fun and fundraising.
All to benefit area families of kids with special needs.
For tickets and details, visit geosgarden.org.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. You didn't blow away, did you?
No, boy, but it was challenging. That was definitely a change of temperature, that's for sure, this morning when I got to the office. Now, we'll kind of heat things up as far as winter meetings. I spent Friday and Saturday with the young farmers up in Wisconsin Dells. The 102nd Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation annual meeting should be concluding sometime this afternoon with their business session. Got to send out some congratulations to Jim and Mary Grant from Wapaka County. They received the Distinguished Service to Farm Bureau Award for more than 50 years of dedication to that association Association and their community. The posthumously awarded Jeff Hicken family received the Distinguished Service to Wisconsin Agriculture Award. Of course, Jeff, with the Department of Public Instruction, our Department of Public Instruction FFA advisor, passed away earlier this summer. His mother and father-in-law were there to receive the award. Congratulations to Julie Wadzinski from Barron County, discussion meet contest winner. Emma Buss from UW-Platteville is the collegiate discussion meet winner. And Kelly Zahn from the Stockbridge-Muncie community was the Excellence in Agriculture Award winner, named during the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation's convention. Now, both Julie as well as Kelly are going to be advancing to national competition down in Atlanta at the American Farm Bureau Federation convention in January. Also want to remind folks, in a moment you're going to hear about the weather that we've got coming up in Wisconsin. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., I'm going to be hosting a special virtual online travel show to talk about our 4-Island Farm Tour coming up March 21st through April 2nd. If you'd like to join us, you'll get a $100 voucher at the end of the presentation that you can actually use toward the trip. All you need to do is pop on over to MidwestFarmReport.com, Fabulous Farm Babe on Facebook. You should see our holiday vacations Hawaii farm tour. Just click on that and get registered. 2 p.m. tomorrow for that live travel show. Barrel cheese today up 3 3/4 cents at $1.64. 40-pound block cheese down 1.5 pennies at $1.84 1/4. Double A butter up 1 penny today, $2.01 1/4 per pound. Dairy looks like the liveliest part about my markets today. That and watching the Dow Jones Industrial Average. But I think weather's got lively numbers today too for all the other reasons.
They're going the wrong way, however.
Yeah.
All right, Pam. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Here's Austin now. December is here.
Yeah, and hopefully the Dow Jones is moving in the opposite direction as our temperatures, because even though we're approaching the normally warmest part of the day, we're actually continuing to cool down our temperatures throughout the rest of the afternoon and evening. A live look outside, we still do have quite a bit of some cloud cover, but a few peaks of some sunshine starting to break through here and there. We are going to see more and more of that as we continue throughout the afternoon. And also, hey, the winds are going to start to die down throughout this evening, so it's not going to be an extended period where we have to deal with these very strong winds. So that's some good news there, but it also looks like it's going to stay pretty chilly. Today and tomorrow, we're really only going to stay in those middle to lower 20s, so it really stays quite cold, but we're also checking on a few more snow chances a little bit later on down the line. Now, our Doppler track right now, it does look good. Again, earlier this morning, we did see some of that lighter precipitation, but it didn't really amount to too much, and now we're looking pretty good with road conditions that are pretty average for this time of the year. Current future track, it does show later on tonight here. By the time we reach the late afternoon, those temperatures do fall back down here into the middle teens. And then overnight tonight, we're looking at single digits. It's really going to cool down here in the overnight hours. By the time we do reach the afternoon again for tomorrow, there is going to be a potential to see a few flurries, maybe a lighter snow shower here and there, just a small potential to see an isolated dusting. But this system, we've been tracking it for a good week or so now. Unfortunately, it is going to stay on the weaker side as it makes its way through. Some areas likely won't even see any snowfall actually reaching the ground. But our future track a little bit later on down the line still does show that chance to see some rain and snow showers on Thursday. Even that chance is starting to dwindle here and there, as a lot of that's going to end up picking up after it moves through our area. But we could still pick up some rain, possibility of some lighter snowfall as well. And then much of the same here for Friday. But if you tuned in late last night, I mentioned how this system was starting to track up to the north. Well, it pulled right back down. So what this means to us is we still do have that snowfall in the forecast here. Maybe some rainfall on Friday before it transitions over to snow in those overnight hours with cooling temperatures. And then on Friday night and Saturday morning, a potential to see some accumulating snowfall before this exits the area late in the day on Saturday. So we're still looking at some potential for accumulating snowfall here and there. Extended forecast does also show that here in our forecast, but it also does look like we're really going to actually see a little bit of some sunshine returning late in the week. I'm very excited here to see the end of that forecast reaching those mid-40s even, with quite a bit of some sunshine. I'll take that all day in December.
Yeah, absolutely. It is December. Let's keep that in mind.
It is December. That's one really important thing we have to keep in mind there. It should be cold.
All right, Austin, thank you. Next, Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen has a suggestion for a holiday gift for a person who has everything.
Every year around the holidays, there are always a few kitchen appliances that make it on everyone's wish list. This year, one that's hugely popular is the air fryer. For those of you who aren't familiar with an air fryer, think of it as a compact tabletop oven with a fan that circulates hot air around the food. It's similar to a convection oven, as it cooks about 25% faster than a conventional oven. And since the air circulates around the food, everything cooks evenly. When it comes to shopping for an air fryer, there are a few things to consider. First, what size should you get? The smaller ones are good for college students or couples, while the larger ones are big enough to roast a good-sized chicken, which makes them family-friendly. Next, should you get one with all sorts of bells and whistles, like preset controls and digital timers? Or will a basic control panel do the trick? Whichever model you choose, you're gonna want a few good recipes to try in it. So how about starting with our not-fried chicken cheese balls? We've tested these in lots of different models, and boy, are they good. To get the recipe, simply visit our website. And yes, we also have the directions on how to cook these in your regular oven, too. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a tasty gift-giving way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Good.
Thank you, guys. Coming up next, Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 608-270-9933. We'll take your calls right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Mad City Baths offers a double lifetime labor warranty on all of our bath and shower designs, including walk-in and barrier-free showers, even walk-in tubs. Plus, surfaces remain clean and fresh longer with microban protection. Pick up the phone and call now here in Mad City Baths and take advantage of our year-end blowout sale. 75% off installation on a new bath or shower. No interest and no payments for 18 months. The bonus, 75% off select upgrades. Last chance to call in now to get the $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Remember, it's our year-end blowout sale. Check us out online. A lot of folks doing that. Don't you miss out. It's madcitybaths.com. Call now for the free gift with your in-home estimate. Throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Hello, I'm Roman Ryan of Ryan Funeral Homes. As a locally owned and operated funeral home, it's important to know that not all funeral homes are the same. Some other Madison area funeral homes are actually owned by corporations based outside of the United States. A corporately owned funeral home is focused on the bottom line, making services more costly. We have served local families for more than 80 years, and our priority is investing in the community and your family. In your time of need, Ryan Funeral Homes are here for you.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is taking your calls at 608, I always forget that, 608-270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Enjoying December all of a sudden?
Yes, and it feels like winter out today.
It does feel like winter. Let's go to the calls. We'll start with Bernie from Fitchburg. Hi, Bernie. What's your question?
I'm wondering, is it, too late to trim my yew bushes?
Yes, it is. Evergreens really do best if they're trimmed sort of in midsummer, like end of June into mid-July, even late July. You can open up places for winter damage right now, so unless they're a hazard or in the way of a walkway or something like that, I would leave them alone till the summer.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
You're
calling.
welcome.
Is it too late to plant bulbs, spring bulbs?
Yes, the ground is pretty frozen.
Is
if
it?
you have bulbs and you haven't planted them, then I would put them in pots and do them for forcing. You can put them in any old pot in just good garden soil, or not garden soil, potting soil. And then if you have an old cooler hanging around from, summer barbecues that you're not going to be doing because it's winter, put the bulb pots in there and put that in your garage so they get a chill period. And then around the, late February, early March, you can take them out of there, give them a good drink of water, and then you'll get them forced. Storing them someplace else and putting them in the ground in spring very rarely works.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. They get moldy or they dry out or, yeah.
Is there anything else we can be doing outside right now before it gets really cold?
Well, if you want to do winter pruning, there are some things that you could prune now. So, like trees, you can prune now, especially oak trees, but maples, birches, all those kinds of things. Any fruit trees. Remember, if you're looking at flowering trees, anything you're taking off is going to, of course, remove the flowers. You could also do pruning of summer blooming kind of shrubs like potentilla or spirea, but I would advise and wait on those until we get to early spring so you can see what kind of shape you have.
All right, let's go to Phyllis. Hi, Phyllis. What's your question?
I was wondering, my magnolia tree looks like it's budding, and I know that they have leaves before the flowers before the leaves, and I was wondering, if that is normal.
Buds on magnolias are pretty prominent, meaning that they show and look pretty perky through the winter. They have some really nice scales on them that protect the petals themselves. We did have a little issue this year where some magnolias flowered this fall. It was cold enough to give them a chill period, and then we got the warm weather. So it might be that some of your flower buds are more open than is good for them, in which case the winter will probably kill them off. But the leaves will be fine, and the plant, in the long run, the health of the plant is not going to be impacted.
Nothing you can do about it now.
Nothing you can do about it now.
All right, Deb in Portage. Hi, Deb. What's your question?
My question is, I have a crabapple tree. It flowers in the spring, and I'm wondering if it is safe to trim it back at this point. I need to do it desperately.
Okay, so if you have hazard branches, things that are in danger of falling off, or they're hanging over your driveway and scratching your car, you can go ahead and prune now. It won't hurt the tree, but it will take off flowers because the flower buds have already been formed. So just keep that in mind as you're doing. So maybe do the trimming that you have to do now, and then if you're just shaping it, wait and hold off on that till just after it's done flowering.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Bye.
You're welcome.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. We will actually, Lisa's going to be on live at 4 on Wednesday. So
I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
You can call in there.
Or talk to you anyway.
All right. Have a good day. Thanks, Lisa.
You too. Bye-bye.
Here's Austin now with one final check of the forecast.
Yeah, and remember, those wind advisories are still in effect for some of our communities until 3 p.m., especially east of Dane County for right now. Current sustained winds that we're looking at are right around 15 to 25 miles per hour, but some areas even stronger than that. Janesville at 28, Monroe 32, with Camp Douglas also reaching 28 for the sustained winds. But look at our peak wind gusts that we saw so far today. 45s in Camp Douglas and Lone Rock. Thankfully, we're going to see these winds dialing back later.
All right. Thank you, Austin. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.